I like how this keep up good. Here, keep up nice.
The way the Prime Minister looked at us as Jamaicans right now.
Oh my God.
The way the Prime
I really like to know.
Turn on
I'm in
back your fan
Atlanta,
for.
Georgia, and
The way the Prime Minister looked at us as Jamaicans right now.
So water in a river.
oh my God.
The way the Prime Minister looked at us as Jamaicans right now.
Oh, I like that. Good night. Tomorrow I need for straighten up this place. Me say, so much is happening. Boy, me confused now. So much is happening in this country. I can't. Today somebody talked to me about the school bus. And I said, when the same school bus story came up, when the school bus story come up, we came out and we were talking about it. 6 months later now we're going to hear say, the bus then when we forget for the one. Hey, we really are Jamaica. That somebody say look like they Obi away. It look like Obi real for real. They say they Obi away. Because me can't see this. Me notice everybody no want the labor right they not talk about it. 6 months later. 6 months later. We now will get the remainder of the bus. And who will demand answers from Darrell Valls? Nobody. I'm a bad man. Nobody can say nothing. The Auditor General can't come say nothing. Integrity Commission can't come say nothing. The people of Jamaica can't come say nothing. And who in our labor right now say nothing. PMP can't say nothing. I am me give up. Naughty good night. We now hear about bus again. We not hear about the bus that when they come in when they say them pay for. Oh, the government are going to buy 100 more new school bus. When they pick it, they never take a school bus them. The school bus them we did tell on a long time say I did not. When I come out, oh a bad mind and a bad mind. A bad mind and a bad mind. Labor right, what not say about it now? Let me hear one sensible labor right on a company platform tonight. Come that one here. Where is Delano? Delano, me know say you're out there, listen. Me want you tonight. Please come answer the question for me. Me know you listen, Delano. Me know you listen. Me want you to come on the platform and come and answer the question because too much is happening in this country. Good night, Nia. Nia? Nia? You're hearing me, Nia? Nia? Alright, you will send me back a request. Too much is happening. Where you say Delano tired away? Good night, Damien. Good night, Neil.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Before you came on, I was trying to see if I could send you a message, Just so maybe if you talk this evening, this would have been a part of the discussion. Because as you stated, we were talking about this. Exactly. It was before school opened.
Yeah.
So as I say, you could just say 6 months.
Yes.
And persons were really attacking you, saying that it's as if you didn't want any good for
the country.
The youth of the country.
Yeah.
And we're saying that there was nothing wrong with the bus concept in itself. But at least you could have gotten even a Juta bus at a better cost.
That's what we were saying from day one.
You didn't need to pay a second hand. And then I think Andre Stevenson was literally doing the calculation by exposing us that the bus didn't really cost that much in America. He showed us if that a second-hand bus, what's the cost. Mm-hmm. And thus, if he got 100 bus, he could have gotten it for at least $10 million instead of those billions that was mentioned.
And this man here to Rattigan.
Yes.
Rattigan also exposed that the bus they never caused that. But you see now, him tell me him forget more bus and he don't have no more bus for come here. So that's why he come and can't talk about it now. But with the old bus, I trick them a trick way.
Because he said he paid for it. It's not 100 that came here. They did a little custom work, automatically cutting out the doors in order for it to work. Mm-hmm. Because the door was a problem. The kids would have literally stepped out in the road in order to go in and to come out of the bus.
Yeah.
And as I said, all of that money is unaccounted for.
It's unaccounted
but because we now have new money, let's use a new concept again and get another 100 bus. And yet, the Prime Minister, I'm going to hold Mr. Mark on this one too, they need to make Mr. Val be accountable, and he has to be accountable and give a full declaration of every fund that has once spent on the previous purchase, and that which is going to happen currently now. Because it's corruption, man.
Let me say, I think I see Michael Phillips put out a statement. Let me pull up the statement. Listen to this.
The People's National Party has been asking Minister Vaz and the government for a workable plan for the JUTC. What the country needs is a clear policy statement, a budget, and a full operational report on the 6-month-old school bus system to enable a full analysis on the progress of the program before the government spends a further $2 billion on new buses. We are shocked by the report on the low volume of students that have been using the service and the ballooning costs to operate the buses. We need not just announcements, but a workable solution so that we can provide a proper rural bus service for our students and passengers alike.
At pnp.org.jm or check us out on Facebook at Jamaica.
You think you might come out and answer that, Neil? Neo? Mansa, good night. Neo,
I'm here. Yeah, I'm here.
you hear what Michael Philip was saying?
Yeah.
You think Vaz are going to answer him?
He knows he can get away with anything, and therefore coming out to address someone as his status doesn't make any sense. Worse, if he comes unaddressed, it might expose more of his guilt, so therefore he will not.
You're right.
If he do come to the front, it's to chase and cuss, but not to explain or to defend, because he knows in himself, allegedly, because I don't want them come for me, it is laundry. It's laundering.
They can't come,
Everything
they
that
can't
they're doing
come
now
for,
is laundering.
they can't come for none of it over here.
It's laundering.
Because it is
All
clear.
that billions that they have and they don't know how to get rid of it, how they can pocket it. They're using every implementation that they can to deposit these funds and then use it. Oh man, I'm sick and tired of them. Man.
I'm sick and tired of it too, Neo. I am sick and tired of it too, Neo. I sick and tired of it that I think I'm going to stop talk about it because me can't talk enough to how the country are turned upside down. That
Corruption in broad daylight.
even
Broad daylight.
I first in the history remember here's one government want tax people for use social platform.
Then even Mr. Michael Chin automatically addressed him the other day concerning about a tax that he has.
Yeah.
That he has having us paying for over 3 years and the date has passed and we're still paying it. And he's saying that tax need to be to rewind. And I was like, what?
What? I think I can't find it. Like I said, if I can't find back the clip of Mr. Leachin, hold on there. I think it was because I think I make a video off of it too. I say if I find it, I wish one of them. I may say, what? If you reach a ball out, then what about the poor? If you reach a ball out, what about the poor? I, Donna Whitaker, good night. What about the poor?
Exactly. And he's a billionaire.
Hold on, let me see, I think, I think, yeah, see it, this one. This is it.
If you don't respect the law, we chop your foot off. Frank, when was the last time we've had anybody charged this manipulation? When? Forthright. You need to build a society that's merit-based.
A leeching attack.
Who you're born, your last name. Fearless. Businessman Michael Leachin speaks to CVM TV exclusively about the Jamaican economy, his debt, and his future with NCB. You've had a good run, a long run. Is it time to hand over the chairmanship? That's an exclusive one-on-one with businessman.
Let me play the other one. I think maybe that one now. No, let me play it now.
If you don't respect the law, we chop your foot off. Frank, when was the last time? You've had anybody charged with manipulation? Foresight. You need to build a society that's merit-based.
Making go. Yes, I'm making go. I pressure a bus pipe now, Dana.
Fearless. Businessman
Michael
Leachin.
I pressure reach them now, man.
In the morning, when you try to educate us on spiritual matter, right?
Yeah.
And there's a passion in your heart in which you desire a person to understand biblical truth, because that which you present is not, it's not you just ranting. You're literally using scripture to point out stuff that maybe at one point we didn't fully understand.
Yeah.
And it is done in a way to try enlighten us, but also to save our soul, allowing us to understand what amazing God truly is. Even this morning with your testimony of how many times God has called you to walk a path, and because of let's say disobedient. We haven't walked the path the time when he needed us.
Yeah.
But it's all in his time, and he has a plan where he saved us in the end.
Yes.
It's the same thing like Jamaica, where we're literally about to die. And your voice is like a prophet to the people, asking for critical thinking.
Yes.
Asking for us to know, have those who we have given the power to be held accountable. And while you're telling persons to think, don't you realize that the country is crying out for help? You have the same persons who should realize what's going on, attacking you.
Yeah.
It gives you a picture of what Judgment Day is going to look like.
You know, that's true.
That they were a person that you try to tell them about the love of God, and yet they are the same person who talk about God wicked. And I'm like, do you ever sit down and think, for God's sake, do you think? Then why did God give you a brain? Because the country, we are feeling it. When I go to the supermarket, if it wasn't for downtown, God help me some of the time. Because I can't go to Luscious and I can't go any of those places. Because when you go in there, by the time you're walking and come back out at $25,000.
That's true, yeah.
If you dare to full of car, you're looking at $70,000.
Yes. No joke
And
about
whatever you
that.
buy is not for a month.
No. No, it'll get from bad to worse.
And then persons now just like eat chicken back and look at dumpling and things say that is. Me said it
Hey, no,
no.
Neil, me have to correct you. Them the chicken back there is over, brother. A tin mackerel, I do it you know.
That's true.
'Cause
And they're okay. They're alright. How can you lose a vision of yourself being a human being, living life to the fullest and just enjoy pisabula?
yeah. And I take up for man where I eat steak.
Steak.
Yeah.
Steak and cheesecake.
Yeah.
And all the day you wish and talk. But now line up with that love piece of cheesecake. You can taste it. Wise up. Demand of them better living condition.
Better road.
Our young people are literal. I swear, I'm sorry to say this. We have literally lost our young people.
We lost them for real.
By 2030, God bless the generation that is coming out of Jamaica. Because when this cycle finish high school and finish primary school and they start to produce, it's only God help us.
That's true, man. Me visualize the world where when me and you dead and gone, we're going to left back here.
It's chaos.
Chaos. Serious chaos.
Not to mention the immorality we ever come behind it, you know. And that is why someone turned the other day and said, oh, God destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah. I said, shut up. You didn't understand what was going on in Sodom and Gomorrah. It wasn't just homosexuality.
No.
Angel come there a man one day with the angel. How bad it was.
It was bad, man.
Two
I
good
bet you.
person walking and do nothing. And instead you reason and be hospitable to them, you want to sleep with them just so. I saw no honey and woman was there beside them with man.
But man, they don't want a woman them time there.
I am telling you, beloved, I said we're literally, God help, I said, and this is how it hurts us, because when you and I talk like this,
Yes.
and you're praying, the tears come because you recognize God is showing you how mankind lost. And it wasn't his doing. It was our choice. It's our choice. And all you can do is cry for your family and still ask for mercy. Sometimes you go to them and you talk to them about the love of God, and as soon as you start to talk to them, they talk about how you act like you're holy, and they know you're a sinner like them. But you want a little reverence in their life. You want them to be honest. You want them to be truthful. No, don't tell me nothing. So they don't want rebuke. They don't want correction. They don't want critical thinking. So what are we going to do with you if you're a human? Then it literally means you have become an animal.
You people don't like when you dissect truth. They love corruption. And the corruption run very deep near in a church them too.
Why do you think Rosalie, every time you go on Rosalie live, you see 4,000, 5,000 people?
Me I
Now
forgot.
you have to pay her to comment on her live.
What?
You have to, yes, you have to pay her $10 now monthly so you can comment on her live.
What will I say?
Oh yeah, you have to be a super fan. And when you look on her screen, you see a bunch of heart and everything going up. That there, I say, look at that.
I made her come every day and teach a word and
The
that
same young lady who, if you meet her on the road, she'll cuss you off.
me say the people they rather darkness than light. The people they rather darkness than light near. With all what Andrew Holness are going with an administration are going with another country. You have a set of them in hey. But that, you know when I blame the PMP for me, I go talk it publicly tonight. All what Andrew do, Andrew have backative. All where the country go down ill. You have a couple of them on a social media platform that will back the man for the wrong. I mean, I hear none of the labor right them a come out and I say, him for resign. So this is where the weakness is now. But you're going to have people that come out and contact, say Cliff Hughes. Let me play one clip when me hear Cliff Hughes attack today in regards to the
But before
clip.
you play the clip, you know what many of them don't even realize? They don't realize that Mr. Andrew Holness has assembled an army of social media, as they call them social warriors. That these people do get a little stipend or a nice stipend to attack us or to come out with their false information, which is whatever the head tell them to say, they broadcast it to us by calling us we misinformation. Their source is the head, you know, that is corrupt, you know. And they're going to say that we are misinforming the public.
Oh,
When the information that we're giving out is factual.
I see what you mean. So then do them. Me know say I have a
Oh yeah,
set
they
of...
paid, yeah man. A group of young people, some from Campion and all over, give them a nice paycheck, carry them all over the place, hotels and all of that, yeah man.
Oh, you never say smoke without fire.
Yeah man. And they will defend him until they die
Yeah,
because
because
guess what, he's a good
Mr.
prime
One
minister.
little 1 year look like she a China and lately me say she dep on the apps and everything she
She's
take
one
on.
of them. She's one, another little skinny dark one. She's one of them. They're them. Yeah, that's the team.
Oh.
And they will take one little video that with a slight little error and then try to twist it to say this is how they're doing misinformation. When they will never go down to in depth to show you say it wasn't misinformation. And when you ask them what is the source that it is not information, I got it directly from the Prime Minister. Shut up. It's corrupt.
But listen to what me I say now. Listen to what this what Cliff Hughes I say. And we the PMP give them.
Damien Crawford will be a contender for the leadership of the People's National Party whenever there's a vacancy, so long as, of course, that he's still alive. We don't know, in God forbid, but so long as he's alive, Damien Crawford will be a contender and a serious contender for the leadership of the People's National Party whenever that time comes.
Yes,
Now, will he make it?
good question.
Don't know. Don't know. It depends on so many things that we now don't know. What we do know, yes,
I'm not going to go around this
Crawford
because it's
has-
something I'm going to make nice in my video.
popularity among the People's
I'm
National
not stay in a
Party's
living room till I
base
finish this show.
and elements in the wider Jamaican public. Yes? He's a likable man. Yes, he's likable. People like him. People can identify with the Ras, as they say. Yes? They can identify with him. He's accident prone. Yes? He has to demonstrate more discipline
True.
in terms
that again.
in terms of
Hi,
the
Maureen.
development and expression of his thoughts and ideas. He will have to learn very quickly to demonstrate greater discipline in how he communicates.
Mr. Dana, we give them
And I
talking
gather
point.
he's already working at that. Yeah, the recent developments with him resigning from the PAAC is a manifestation of the tensions in the People's National Party now over the whole question of leadership. Because it is my understanding that the view inside the party, certainly some in the party, is that Golding will not make it. Having
All right,
lost
so hold on,
in
me
September.
pause it right there. So this them sitting here, I not like now. We are give people talking point. We are give the labor right there something to run with. No, make I address this tonight because I want to put in my 2 cents on this. Anybody in the People's National Party try to run against Mark Golding is a hypocrite. I'm going to tell you why. And especially you, Damian Crawford, I'm going to tell you. I don't want to bash you because I don't want to be the person because I see the potential. Your time will come in a Damian. Your time will come. And I say your time now will come. Your time will come. And that's why I draw the parallel. With all what Andrew Holness government do, Darrell Valls, Christopher Tufton and all of that. Nobody in the JLP come out and say Andrew for resign. None. No. No disrespect to Dr. Peter Phillips. You did your part for this country. But sir, you were a more seasoned politician than Mark Golding. And what happened to the party? What did happen to the party? You, Damian Crawford, was a part of the team on Peter Phillips' side. And you couldn't even win under Peter Phillips. You go up at Portland Eastern. And you couldn't even win Anne-Marie Valls. And one PMP seat you couldn't win. Mark Golding sit to it. That you get a seat, Bobby Pickersgill all seat, where they ensure so you get, because they say you have a potential. So if a man have a bad mind, the man could have taken somebody else and put in a seat, and the man put you make you can go back in the parliament, and you come out now and can give the Labour right them argument over the PNP. I don't rate you for that, Damian.
Yeah, I love that. I'm going to give you the fact what Damian realize. Until he changes his image, he will never get the Prime Minister. Because he does not realize that politics right now is an high school event where is the pretty boy or the pretty girl win head boy and head girl of the school. For him to even run close to become the Prime Minister of Jamaica, he has to do a complete image makeover. And then because now the JP recognize a weakness, they now have the time now to go ahead now and implement somebody like Mr. Samoda Jr. Or, as I said, Mr. Darrell Valls or Mr. Tufton. And anyhow, an election should come and he put those persons in, they will beat Damian right away. Because he doesn't understand that though he has the right concept, the right policy, the right tone, the articulation and all of that, there's an image where Jamaican, in a sense, we kind of bias or racist to our own kind. And as I said below, he should humble himself and rally behind Mark. Don't give them no talking points.
And that means, man, I give them no talking point, man. You must be grateful.
Publicly say, Mark our leader and him here work with.
And that the man should have come out and said, say, look here. Right now, Mark Golding is the president of the People's National Party. And we are working together. But you come out and can't give them talking point. I don't rate it, man. For that the reason, I don't rate it none at all. I make it a ton headline. I don't like it, man.
And that happened because, you know what happened? Because when he sit down with his stupid friends them in their little drinking session, they're propping him up saying, you know, say, so Marky Luke, you're going to do a better job, you know. Now recognizing what Marky did. Was only Mark he could have do it because he couldn't do it. You have just clarified stating the fact that when he was in position, he didn't even win him seat. Because at one time the man tell us that he gave up because he didn't thought he has a chance. And then when he see the song start to play and he see the fire, he said, no man, I have to get back into it. No, you should be faithful beside the leader and stand beside him that when the time comes, the baton pass perfectly. And recognize that it did pass perfectly.
Perfectly, because we must by now, the PNP must recognize by now that we have to stop this leadership challenge in the party. because it's not doing us any good. Because let me tell you when parties start to have problem. In the time when PJ parties, look at it. When Michael Manley retire, you know, PJ beat Portia, you know. And where Portia do? She stayed there and wait, you know. When PJ, look how long PJ did and Portia wait. Look how long Portia wait. Look how long Portia wait. Portia come back again, you know. Make sure you say the PNP not learning. Portia came back and win Peter Phillips. And Bruce Golden beat her. I remember everything, you know. Bruce beat her, you know. Bruce end up resign and Andrew turn leader, you know. Andrew Holness call an election in a Christmas, you know. Portia beat Andrew Holness, you know.
You remember, beloved, the reason why Mama Portia win? She didn't win because of policy, you know. She win because of pity, meaning she was a female that they were trying to bully. And she said, I'm standing on the side of poor people in Jamaica.
Yes.
And people said, Mama Portia, we are back you because your heart is good towards us as a people. That is why she win.
Yeah, because Labour right vote for her, you know. Labour right vote for Portia Simpson Milan. So
exactly, because they saw what they were trying to do to her. And that the woman out was pure towards our people. And she did a lot of things for us as a people. And so Damien now needs to take a page from that book. Say, Anna, listen, big man. Spend your time and rally around the Jamaican people that when your time come to shine, you're a son. And stop go behind the leader and undermine them. Because if that is your tactics, it will never work.
It now go work, and that's what I said they need for learn.
Because to kill people and use it to destroy him.
You hear me tell you? That's what I say him not smart. Him need to just hold on and wait and should listen me. We have Mark Golding has win this election, you know. We were robbed the election, you know. It is clear in everybody's eyes. So why should I sit down and do now and look at you see all the constituency them we wanna lose where we shouldn't lose? Like North Trelawney, where we know so we shouldn't lose, and them they sit down if we sit down right now and start to aim we go wrong. Who shouldn't be there?
Go to the community
and fix that.
Check up on the people them.
Right?
Get the rule and everything in place. Hold JPS accountable. Hold Water Commission accountable. Get everything in line and make sure the people them know they need to fight for them.
And that one no need for do. And no time about Mark I go stay right there. I'm gonna tell you this near. I'm gonna tell you this on the platform tonight. If him challenge Mark and Mark intend for continue on, Damien will lose. You know why? Him not gonna spend no money. And him no understand say money run. And if Damien go up against Andrew Holness, he might lose because he might have money for spend. Andrew is using a weapon of money. Anybody not accept that and realize that him strength.
And he's also popular and good looking.
Where you saying popular and good looking?
Come on. No. That is what the young people them drawn to, you know. That's what the young people them drawn to. They don't know policy like you and I. They don't know nothing about policy. To them, it's like high school all over again. That's why they vote for him. Because he's young and he's like, so Damien will have a chance, yes, every time if he just wait it out as a young Jamaican.
Him time I did it, I see him for the future, but he just need for all on. Stop get the labor right there, talking point. Marty.
Hey
Jane, what's up?
What going on? Oh, what going on?
What going on? Remember Cayman girl?
Oh, I don't exactly remember. Oh, cause you know.
Girl, we always call you, man.
You call me on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you're a person who tell me so you live up a Prospect, right?
Yes.
Yeah, me remember, you know, yeah. What go?
Me just want to say a little something in this. We are going to Jamaica with Damien Crawford and Mark Golding.
Yeah.
You see, anytime a person hungry for power like that,
yeah,
it is not for the people, it's for their motive. Them have a motive, and it is for them. It's not for the people. You remember how Andrew Holness used to be here for power?
Yeah. You're right.
And look for Andrew Holness now.
You're right.
And it's not for the people, Jen. We need to have a mindset. Anytime they're hungry for power, so it's not for the people. Is a kitty bag they want to go in and now. Them can't wait. They just want to dip it down like an Andrew. And we're not going to take them white. So Mark Golding gonna stay there until in time for him leave, somebody else get it. We don't run down no youngness, cause a youngness put we in where we in now.
You're right, on that.
Youngness, youngness. Cause look what Andrew do it. A youngness, Cassie. Young, he might gonna be a good prime minister. Youngness what? Youngness what? Damien better wait because me like him, me like Mr. Golden, but him just wait him turn.
But let me say for waiting term, because he
Wait
might have
him
all
turn,
of
we
it.
come.
He might
No
have
make nobody
all our
force him to
support,
do the wrong
same way.
thing.
All of us. But you
I
cannot...
make nobody force him to do the wrong thing. If him time will come to.
Exactly. And you cannot continue and give your
If I
opponent...
just put together and you want to come mash it down.
Yeah, you can't give them a talking point. At so early in the stage, you give talking
So
point.
tell me something. I told mash up party we have pick labor, right? Mash up. I don't know how come. So we not gonna better nobody no vote again. And we go independent. Find one person pushing the like over Abraham Chariot country. Because if you labor mash up, why don't I come mash up the PNP now?
But that's the level that is going on. It's a level of independence that they're trying to push toward, because when I was doing this election that previously went by, when I was going through some of the community, person literally did not went out to vote. At one point, there was over 6,000 persons at one station to vote, and it's only 2,000 came out and vote.
You're there.
And when I asked the person them, why you not voting, it don't make no sense.
That
It don't make any sense.
What I'm saying, if it don't make no sense, you don't want to secure your country, but you don't take up going to next man country, fight for them country and see it makes sense to vote. It makes sense in the next man country to vote, and you don't want to live for your country. God never benefit after a man next man fighting for them country, and for your country there not fighting for it kind of makes sense.
That's true, man.
You see that makes sense?
We
We
know
want to go other people country. And for we country are packed down. And we say it don't make sense to vote. And still let the work and benefit where other people fight for them people. That's why they might throw we out here.
You're right.
Yes, you're not fighting for your country and you want for other people country to benefit. You think I like to fight other people fight for their country to get it all they want it. And we have free one and go down and we're not doing anything. Look on the hospital. Look on the hospital. Look on the place. Look at that. I don't come out and talk. You should have shame on yourself.
Come out and a back in and that hurt me, you know. For no say them still about the corruption. And we, before we set up a party, we come and contact nonsense and I get people talking point. Me not like it.
Me not like it, Jen, man. Me not like it. Jen, me gonna tell you something, you see? It's not, I'm gonna tell you something. Something that happened in the country is I don't get a message. I'm not gonna come on the ear to tell me get a message, you know one. I don't get a message, but I do dream see Mr. Mark Wally the other night. And me call my sister, me I tell him. It's like him stand up Jen and more than one people stand up beside him and like him a test. Like him that say, give me $500, but it's not like him want the money, he must have test if you don't give him the $500. And when me walk up to him, same time he walk off and going at one little, you know, when you see tree and you go sit down on that tree and bench.
Yeah.
Me and walk go on there. I said to him, say, Mr. Golden, when you lose election, me feel, you know. And he's saying cry. And so when he's saying cry, me know crying a good Jim. And he said me cry. And he said to me, Mr. What can we do to take him down? And he turned to me and said, something big is coming. And when he said something big is coming, same time my sister, it's like him have something to eat. And my sister come on and said to him, say, can I have some? Jen, the man is so humble. A man is so humble that the dream tell me, I said, no, something is coming, you know. A man is so humble, gently man could have, Jen, if you ever see the humbleness of the man in the dream. And my sister said to him, say, can I have somewhere to eat? And him take out some, put in our white plate, Jen. Because me know it's a white a prosperity that for the man.
Yeah.
He put it in our white plate, give me sister. After I give me sister, I say, give me peace. To my sister. And then give me peace. I turn to him and say, this salt, you know, if you cook.
What I'm tell you? You're gone. I don't know what happened to you. I don't know if you... Neo? You hear me, Neo? Something going wrong with my channel. Them crosses, I must have done on your report, you know. Let me say for internet on. Alright, let me say I wish upon the depend. Sometimes the internet get trouble. I put it on the Starlink. Alright.
That's true.
You hear me now? You did?
Yes.
Yeah, the internet they go.
We don't hear you, Jen. You never did hear we.
No, me never not hear. Start back from when you did talk about the dream. Talk about the dream back.
Alright, I am saying, you see,
Mm-hmm.
I did not get a message to give this man, and I'm not gonna come on here and tell lie upon God. I won't do that.
Yeah.
I didn't get a message, but I said I dreamed see the man about 3 to 4 days back. Me dream see. Me say I don't know this man from Adam.
Yeah.
Me go see him on TV and have a highly respect for him.
Yeah.
When me got it's like we start like about 4 persons stand up.
Mm-hmm.
But he said to them, he said, give me $500. But he do not want the money, you know when you test somebody to say if you not give something,
Yeah.
but it's not like him want it.
Mm-hmm.
At same time me walk on, and when me walk on, him walk off with me, I go on I want 3.
Mm-hmm.
And I said to him, say, when you lose election, Mr. Golden, I feel it. And he said, I cried. Him said, him cried. And then he said to me, turned to him and said to him, say, what can we do to take him down?
Mm-hmm.
There is nothing. And him said, something big is coming. That's what him said. And then my sister come on same time. And he was eating. And him said, my sister said to him, say, can I have some? And him take a white, them white plate, flat plate, glass plate.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
he put it in it and give it to her. But the man was so humble, Jen. And then I said to my sister, say, can I have peace? And he give me. And it was a little bit salt.
Mm-hmm.
And he said to him, say, Mr. Golden, who cook for you? And he said, but I said, this is a little bit too salt for you. And he shaky, but the humbleness, and the part will touch me. And when he said something big is coming.
Oh. Yeah.
But it's not like me get a message, Jen. I just dream to the man,
Yes.
So me say, me call my sister and me tell her, I say, I watch the gym because me I say to her that when me SWATs come in, me can know what the gym they stand for.
Well, you know what I ever say? Even if Damian Crawford believes he can go run against Mark Golden, he's not going to win.
No.
You see, if he challenge Mark Golden, we have to understand in our party, Money run things too, Money run things. And a lot, even some of who like Mark Golden realize that he really revived back the party.
No, but Jen, look here. In a time like this, people rate that man now. So it's a wrong move for Damian now. Me I tell you. Anybody make a boat him, just humble himself, man.
If he just
humble
need to
himself, man,
I think if he just humble himself and wait, and it will automatically come to him.
Of course it will come to him. It will reach in a
But anyhow, him going to put up a challenge against Mark Golden now, him going to lose.
But him going to lose.
And if he even win and him no want to spend money, he can't beat the labor right then because the money then take on what the ground.
Me, I can't tell you that, Jen. I can tell you.
And if I tell you.
Me can't tell you one thing, say I would never take myself, but me gonna sell my vote. 5 years. And when me get 20,000, Jen me come to Jamaica the other day. You see? And me tell her, say, me 200,000 couldn't serve me for the week, and I just eating pattern. No, someone want to know how 20,000 serve them.
Well, I know. We can't tell you one thing. Say some people that say, I wish I talk about 200,000 a chicken feed. All right. Me see one girl come on and attack, so then go over Elsha. And when they go over there, one fish alone for $2,500. And let's say you go with a family of 4 or 5 of you. And you order 5 fish. 100,000,
Exactly.
Not 100,000, I mean. 25. 2,000. What matter
When you
what?
say 2,500 for one?
I drew about 2,000. How much your woman is a fee? But she did attack and
No
say,
man, Jen, I can't 2,000 about 10,000 so fish because me and my son-in-law go over there. And when we got asked at the time how much you was steam fish, they say $8,000.
but me
the
say,
steam fish.
the woman say her bill did come up to 100,000.
When me asked them how much for the steam fish, and a couple about 2 years back that name said 8,000 and I walk out of the place. Over Elsha me did go.
Like a soup, like a appetizer, and then you have a drink with your meal. You're looking at 10,000-11,000.
All right.
Yeah. And these are the little snack you can add to it. Also, you may wear little rice on the side. You're looking at 15,000 for one meal.
Really? Well, me not gonna,
Yeah.
well, better tell you the truth, me not gonna know Elsha go buy now. Then turn over there with them fish.
Expensive, Jen, expensive, bad man. Expensive.
Well, them that something they are different, but me talk about the ordinary man. So me want to buy healthy food to eat. So me want to buy healthy stuff to eat. 100,000 cannot serve me for 2 weeks.
But Jen, look here, Jen. Me not eat flour, me not eat rice, me not eat bread, me not eat biscuit, me not eat syrup, me not drink juice, period. Water or me go buy beetroot and juice, that type of juice. Me not buy sweet beverage or them sell a shop. Me not drink it. So you know, say for me daughter look at me the other day and say, Mommy, me can't feed you. Cause you don't eat everything. For your eating pattern is different.
I tell you the truth, sometimes I have to just grab anything I eat. I can't even like one time when I go out, I go buy my salmon and my sweet potato and I sitting on them. I have to just grab anything I eat. It named survival.
That's true, Mama. So we don't want that in the party, no, we want peace.
Yeah, we don't want.
Place, no.
I think some little mice rat in the party I try push him too.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
But then it not gonna work
Sat
out.
down with them having a drink. Beloved, that's why I said when he sat down and have a drink with them, these are some of the negative voices that speak out. And all this person are trying to do is to push him to the front, thinking that if his pocket is nice, they will get a little handout too.
Exactly.
So as I said, they're just pushing him for favors. Now he's pushing him into hot water because if they push him too hard, now get boiled.
Of course.
The other thing you have to understand in the party too is another thing you should have learned this. The delegates are who make the choosing, right? And you have to make sure say when you're doing canvassing, and you can't even trust some of the delegate them neither. Then we take money too.
They all, unless they're a faithful Christian person, they all will.
Yeah? And for money,
All the way they will not, unless they're a faithful Christian. Apart from that, they all will.
You remember when Andrew Honest and Alisha was running? You remember?
yeah, man, remember it.
Yeah, we take place with Alisha when how much money Andrew Honest run.
Yeah, man, yeah,
Remember?
man. Remember, man. They come. Then they have a video show.
Okay.
Boy, it's sad. Hold on, I read one comment up on the platform. There's a person saying name John Moore Doe, something like that. So. How would that think that's a Jada? Yeah. Oh, so much I use the light in the room. Yeah. See, listen this now. Listen now, because I'm going to answer now on a forthwith. Sister, good evening. No disrespect, but you know we living in the end of times, revelation time. Everything that is covered shall be revealed. That said, please remove that earpiece and go natural. Oh, me should have answered the man. Yeah?
What? Jeez, peace. I'm not going to fast with the earpiece when I talk positive thing.
Oh.
When
Hey.
I talk about the pop down of the country and come with the earpiece.
But hold on, Mr. John. Mr. John, let me answer you. I am not
He's
your...
not cursing him, but he's trying for you to go now.
Let me answer. Mr. John Moore Doe, or whatever your name. I am not your... With all due diligence and due respect, sir. I am not your wife. I am not your wife, and because I'm not your wife, you have no jurisdiction to tell me what I should wear and what I should not wear. I am my own woman, and I'm a single woman for the last 15 years. I make the choices and the decision of what I want to do. You may not like it, and so be it that you don't like it, meaning that you don't have to come on my platform, but never you dare come back here again and tell me what I should wear and what me shouldn't wear. You is not my husband.
But he mixed revelation with you here. I'm like, seriously, does this man even know in Bible? I guess he don't know how to flirt. Or put in a word.
He might try. Where's her name? He might try put in a word.
Yeah.
It would have been a total turn off. It would have been a total turn off.
Somebody say, what a piece of brightness.
Out of order. No need to stop going on people's platform and tell them what to do. That's not your jurisdiction, my brother. Not yours. Every husband have a right to tell their wife what to do. Tell your wife what she should wear and what she should not wear. But not another woman who is not your wife. It's not your business.
But maybe not have no wife, Jen.
Well, if you're not a wife, me and I wife. Sharp, that. No, it's me have a husband and my husband said to me, say, babes, how are you just go natural? Me have a problem if you go natural now wear a wig. Or put in ear extension or anything. Because my natural hair is natural. I don't do anything to the hair. But I love put on my little wig, because right now my hair in a comb. So, you know, so we got one little quick fix for fix your hair. So, we got for wear, brother. I'm not business on no one say, one little wig got for wear. Every woman need for one little wig in one corner there, because sometimes you can't even get the time for a hairdresser. It's not about the hair upon your head. It's about your heart or receptive it is. There's nothing in the word of God that tell me how I should do my hair, so I never have to put on no wig or none. If you want to go to the book of Timothy, 1 Timothy chapter 2, it tells you that the person should dress modest. Now, I don't know what you may call modest, because everybody may have a terms how they do it. Some people say some clothes where you wear long down on your foot, and the color, the size of the belt, and your ear mustn't be braided or costly or wear, and all of these things. You have to understand, when Paul wrote those letters to Timothy, it was individual letters that he wrote to Timothy, because Timothy congregation was giving him the problem. The people were using excess amount of things because of the culture that they grew up under. So they would put all the gold looking type of something. They would deck their ears out. And I like what we do now. They would have decorate up their ear. That's how they would have done it. And they were doing it too much, overdoing it. So it's not about not wearing it or that. It's the excess of it. That's why it's a modest. Modest means moderation. So it's not that you don't wear apparels, but it's don't wear the excess exuberant and the expensive full sitting there. And the funniest thing about it, I don't even wear jewel much. Sometimes maybe occasionally, it depends on my feeling. I have two little beads and I may wear it. If I'm going to a little wedding, I may fix up myself differently and all of that. It's not something where I get up and dwell on. So it's not something where I dwell on like my heart, lie on it, and I can't survive without it and all of that. But you don't do that. Don't go back on nobody's platform and tell them what they should do and what they should do. It's not good manner. It's not a good manner.
Jen says it's not a good man.
It's not a good manners, and it's not a good man. Just walk and say, woman, and I tell woman if you do. You know me, man? Good night, Auntie Jen. Talk up the things. Elsha is for rich people. I go to Salt River. It's more reasonable there. I'm afraid I go down a Salt River now, because what day I see people in our water and crocodile come out in our water, you know. And
Wow.
me like the place down there, you know, me like the water, but me not think me want to go back down there. Nah, the Damien chat Lisa Anna, Damien chat PMP bad. When we pop down, him say because of Lisa Anna freeze burger. Why him not go PMP meeting Damien terrible. Diane Jackson I said, Damien come over here and hear them sitting there. Diane him fi take several seed. We are discussing serious thing and the joker need to go find something. I saw they telling her, I want to leave her right that thing, just come here with one liquor sitting down for come distract. Come talk about me wig and me ear. Because I don't know where my try for fool. We are going to talk about, we want to hear about the bus them. We want to hear about the bus. See the bus here?
Exactly.
We are talking about the
Exactly.
bus. Nobody come here and try to make no distraction. The country is going down a slippery slope. And my grandchildren will have to come live and pay back all of the debt where Uno sink the country in. Because Uno did set one trap for the PMP. But through the trap Uno set, you see, you'd have to try to save yourself because you know the president that hang over your head and you know the PMP did win. And you set the trap, that's if in case Uno did the Labour did lose the election, the PMP that just wham into it. But you don't know what? The same pit you dig, God make you drop right back in it. Everything done by God will. Yes, I see our expose on left, right, center. Run gone up a St. Thomas gone up now place. And no say the place nine done fix.
Exactly. Hey, Jen, me feel say some more money Darrell Bars want, you know, him a come about more bus. And some more money want to thief. They didn't come contact about him spend how much buy a new bus. That I not go so.
No,
Thief
they
him
got
and some money
we
to
think we need for camera court make them show
A
it.
thief, you know.
Huh?
It's not a thief, you know. It's there for him to get, you know. He just needs the excuse.
No, all on the near. All
He
on
just
the
needs
near.
the public excuse
So
of saying that is what it's used for. It's already there to give to him.
So when me want to ask you, so, isn't that a way of stealing?
Yeah?
That is stealing. But then if you tell the Jamaican public say it's spend, you use it get bus, just like the last time.
Thief.
Because when you calculate the buses as Andre did, and it tells you exactly because each of those buses in America, when they become second-handed, you can get one for $1,000. Or two, or maybe 2.5 the eyes, right?
No,
If you
because
get 100,
you can get them all free and cheap and that.
that is it. So therefore, if you get 100, the only thing you're going to be paid for is the transport, meaning getting it from there to here. I know you're the minister of this country, therefore you should have no problem at the wharf to get them out, to get them here.
But you know, they talk about the wharf. Like how Darrell Vo's mouth so big and him have the loudest voice in the parliament. What make him not go get the port clear up? Every people sitting stuck up out there. Till all me say Danny I try to sue them. I go sue them because people sitting there ratting out the people send things come here. We're not gonna be of no more value to them in the barrel them. Because all know they sitting there out there. But we know where the government do. You see through them they do and cut down the giveaway. That's why them back up the point they sitting them out there. It's no other reason people, Jamaica people listen to what I'm saying.
And then having us paid for it. That is what they were planning to do.
Yes, and all.
That was the plan.
You see all the same
Because they
thing.
didn't want to give the people them the free the
No.
concession of them getting the stuff free.
No,
So they hold on to the stuff so that when
hold
they
on
can
to
run
the
out,
stuff. Yeah.
you have to now pay for it.
You have to pay for it now. You have to pay for it. Them are wicked. They are evil people.
What the man wicked some man?
Them very evil and wicked. Trust me. We said Diane Jesse. We know that Diane, they're going to be hell and powder. You know them are set for him in there, making go on. I tell you, say them are set for him in there. I think a lot of people appreciate Mark pull the party. Right now, it's true because they insist that the party in a better winning format. Everybody are come, but them are test Mark Gully. Mark Gully in a tande. You know, me need to find out, if I can call the people, if a caretaker for my area, me need to get on the registry. That me can be one of the, but me should have, me have to sign up now, that's by time, voting time come, me can vote. That me be one delegate. You know, tomorrow me I go call him.
See, I'm so gentle.
Me want be one delegate. Me want can vote too. Free man get the bus them, Sean. I believe you, Dawkins. And none of labor right them not say nothing about it. None of them no labor right not say nothing wrong with Darrell Vaz after 6 months now. I said that 60 more bus in left to come. We not hear nothing about the 60 bus now. You're gonna hear about
You
it.
can't see anything wrong with it, below, because they too have a move just like that to make too. So when they make for their move, him can't say no either. So his move is film time and then just back him. And when for their move come, they back him.
So I want to know, in a society in Jamaica we live near, none of the people them in a eye, well, at least Mr. Leachin sort of come out and attack. It really, something. When I see them man, they come and attack, you know, say it gone bad. A body gone bad, you know. It gone bad. When him a come openly and attack, if him could have make Andrew get...
Because they're taking millions away from him.
Yeah,
and that's hurt.
Him could have make man get bank account in a firm banking sitting without putting $1 in there by the next day. How much million US dollar, hundred or thousands of dollars transfer in the account. And if him can't come now and attack out, more, hey, one big old dirty disgrace I go bust out. Watch it, Joe. Just in a dream there where you get Marty. What kind of name that you get yourself? Marfi? What name? Tell me name, because I never know a name good.
Murphy.
Murphy.
Yeah.
Murphy. Let me tell you what going to happen. You see in a dream there where you get? I want big old disgrace I go come.
Now watch your man, now watch your dream.
Here what going to happen now. Whether Andrew like it or not, you see? Whether Andrew like it or not. A man cannot do more than then time.
Exactly.
And by any means, he will have to come down. Remember me and you talk. Remember we talk it tonight. Neo, remember we talk it here?
Yeah.
If you can remember 2008, with the financial collapse and how it exposed that the American bank really didn't have anything in there. They were just stepping up each other step by step until the crash comes, the housing crash comes, and it exposed that there was no money. And as I'm telling beloved that I know it's not a dream of prophecy.
Yeah.
But they're telling us that anything struck Jamaica right now, even the world war start, expose everything. Anything up. That's why you see look at Julian, I go up on the side because they want to look at islands and look at back up where they can't still underneath the radar. Keep it. But that can't save them still because I tell you, anything that cause America to shook and America to depend on themselves, trust me, they might let go Jamaica and Jamaica got suffer. They're not thinking in a whole another try to save Jamaica.
You know what come to me. You know what come to me near is like a repeat of 1980 to 89. Is what Jamaica facing again. Another Siaga era under Andrew Michael Holness, who is worse than Edward Siaga.
Then Mr.
It's the same playbook.
Having advertised saying they're having a protest on Monday
Where?
in Alpha Tree at Euro Circle.
Who organize it?
Marvin.
Oh, but me hear myself him not get 100,000 people, him not gonna do it.
No, me never hear him say if you not get it. He said 100 people need to come out. He go to the last night me see him and he said he go to the police station at Alpha Tree and go speak with the police about it.
I'll go back on him platform and see what him say last time. I listen to him and do one live. And he say he want at least 100,000 people at Jamaica to wake up and come demonstrate, make the people them. We really need we have to do something still, you know. We can't sit down, so.
True.
Yeah.
So that's why I say we need the people them to come out. Everybody did them to come out too.
I'm going to find out. Over time, he's saying these PSOJ people didn't want Andrew out. Andrew know that too. Oh. Dawkins, I said, dog a man fag. I don't know that they saying what I mean. You catch me on no one there. But people, it'll get bad. People, it road them a get bad. All you hear about, hey, them people are really take with a prick, you know. The people that run out and say there are two type of road programs, Sparks and Reach. I know nothing that Sparks and nothing can reach. Nothing that Sparks, nothing that Reach. In the country. I will sit down. Too much at me in front of with eye people. Darrell Vaz is a disgrace. The man is a disgrace to the country. Blatantly in our eye. I will sit down and I take it. So they feel so they get away with it. Eh? The bus them. And when if you come with the remainder of the bus. And because we are talking forward there about the remainder. Huh?
I got on
Nobody's
time.
challenging him.
You were saying something there.
I was saying that there's no one challenging him, so in a sense he cannot get away with it.
God on time, hold on, he soon get the real challenge. I think them, you know, so they know everything what we are saying now because they notice the caller where they come and tell me so they set up one place up a Red Hills Road and they have all of the bludger them pam big screen sitting and watch everybody so them a listen everything. So on up a Red Hills Road, let me send a message to you. No shame. On the upper Red Hills Road, we have Monitor People platform. On no shame. Me shame. Me shame for be a Jamaican and have the leader them in a parliament we say them our leader. Robbing we, lying to we, corruption, all kind of something. No shame. No shame. Me shame. Go take a look in at the mirror on yourself. What about Miss Jane Darrell have 4 positions. What more Vaz need? He got 1.4 billion. Now he need 3 billion more. No, for 100 new buses. We have to come out against this. We have to stand up. This is the only demonstration in Jamaica that I am going to join. I am going to join this demonstration against this bus system. They can't have so much money and they use the same method for grab more when you cannot show the country. And the Auditor General need to give us some answer. And Darrell forgot prison. Where name the upper England? Where name? Prince Charles' brother, where name again? Let me look back for his name. I never remember his name. Hold on. You know, them lock him up though. And him our Prince.
Andrew.
Andrew his name too, no? Andrew his name.
Yeah.
Yeah, Prince Andrew. So I make them can't come for no one down at Jamaica, yeah. They don't want Andrew here too. You have to hold people responsible for them deeds and them action. To get from bad to worse now, man. Bad to worse. Let me play it. I don't want to play no more Cliff Hughes clip. I don't want to hear nothing more from him, you know. Waste time for him, man. Let me make on the ear with Anthony Hilton. This is what Anthony Hilton I said. Listen to this.
This is Anthony Hilton, opposition spokesman on trade, industry, and global logistics. The government has finally responded to my concerns about the Moran Bay Urban Center. But their statement is nothing more than smokescreen and deflection that raises more questions than it answers. Let me ask him directly then. When exactly did the Factories Corporation of Jamaica,
Yes, Carl. Good night,
statutory body
Imagine and Believe.
owned by the people of Jamaica, become a private entity. The government cannot have it both ways. If the FCJ is a partner in this development, then taxpayers' funds are at risk, and the public has a right to know exactly how those funds are being managed. And I ask further, how can you cut a ribbon to declare a project open
Yeah.
when the JPS power supply was not commissioned and remains incomplete to this day? If the site was finished, why were tenants given a build-out period 3 to 5 months before they could operate? The ceremony was political theater, plain
But we come here
and
talk that
simple.
long time.
15 government entities are still awaiting lease approval. Yet private sector tenants are being told to hold their breath while government agencies slowly process paperwork. If this project is a success, then why are investors being asked to wait on government bureaucracy? The people of St. Thomas want to know when they can trade, when they can earn, and when this facility will finally deliver on its promise. The government owes them straight answers, not more spin and deflection.
At pnp.org.jm or check us out on Facebook at Jamaica PNP.
Me I tell you, say, the PNP busy today, me not telling a lie. Them busy out there today. Them busy, not even from today alone, from yesterday. Me gonna make on ear this one.
Today, I want to talk a bit more about the National Housing Trust. I did a video a couple of weeks ago celebrating the fact that this year is the 50th anniversary of the National Housing Trust, an institution started in 1976 by then Prime Minister Michael Manley, and that institution which has had a transformational impact on the housing situation in Jamaica over the years since then. Now, in 2013, when the PNP government had just come into office, we faced a situation where the debt of the country was completely out of control. We'd inherited that from Bruce Golding, his regime, who had entered into an IMF agreement. You remember they had to abandon it. They weren't performing any of the commitments under it. And we had to bring things back under control and get the debt down. And we got advice, independent professional financial advice that said that if we did this for 4 years, it wouldn't impact adversely the NHT's performance of its mandate. And the decision was taken to help to get Jamaica back on its feet at a critical time by this 4-year commitment. The law was amended to allow that. At the time, Andrew Holness spoke against it. He's on record, I believe, on TV saying that if he was Prime Minister, he would ensure that the resources of the trust were only used for the purposes for which they were funded there and so on.
That in principle, you believe that NHT funds should be ring-fenced to be used for NHT contributors?
It should be ring-fenced to use for the objects and purposes of the legislation. Yes.
So
Yeah, that's it. Well, we didn't know all of us.
let's just say
Listen
the
to
court
Andrew.
ruling goes either way. Let's say there is a court ruling that says no, actually the government can use it for whatever it wants. You have your belief in principle. Does that mean that as Prime Minister you would then follow through on those principles?
Yes, my
either
principles
amend
will
the law if necessary,
Yes.
and ensure in fact that the dipping into the piggy bank doesn't occur.
And I tell you why.
That's a commitment.
I think it stands as a commitment. And I tell you why. There is a point of view that all public funds should be pooled, whether they are in trusts or that, having the public sector funds fragmented in this way doesn't help the central government. But then there is also another view that there are some funds that belong to account holders, funds like pension, funds like the NHD, and those funds ought to be totally excluded because technically they are the private property of contributors.
Well, since then, 10 years, the government has each year taken another $11.4 billion out of the National Housing Trust. They passed amendments to the NHG Act twice to allow them to do that. So you can imagine how disappointing it is to hear yesterday when they tabled the
Him
revenue
sort of
measures
bias in the
that they
overtime.
plan to extend that for a further 5 years, take $11.4 billion a year out of the National Housing Trust for 5 more years. That's $57 billion on top of the $114 billion that they've already taken out of the NHT over the last 10 years. Now I have to ask you, doesn't Jamaica have a critical problem with affordable housing? Aren't Jamaican people, especially young people, struggling to find a way of acquiring their own home? The NHT is the vehicle that should be doing that. But when you keep taking the money out of it in such large amounts, you can't fulfill that mandate. And it's not fulfilling that mandate. And that is why in the PNP's manifesto in the last general elections, we committed to stopping that. We would no longer take the money out of the trust to fund the budget, which is what they've been doing, and which they're committing to do another 5 years. And they're going to have to pass legislation, implement that. So we're very disappointed by that. And we think it doesn't make sense anyway, even if you were going to do it for 1 more year, because of the problems due to Melissa and the trying to work out how to fund the budget, that would have been bad and not so bad. But to say now that you're going to spend it for 5 more years, when housing is such a problem in the country, what about the 40,000 people who lost their homes in Melissa? The NHT should be playing a much bigger role in getting them back on their feet in new housing. And the 90,000 additional people who had severe damage to their roofs and so on. Why are you depleting the NHT of resources as an agency set up for dealing with situations?
Up here, ribbon cutting and nothing like that. I'm not telling you for a long time.
Where it be spent on wigs and salaries and what have you. So we don't support this, and I certainly am very disappointed that they are coming with it. And I'm going to try my best to persuade them to think again, because there's no way we can support 5 more years of taking the resources of this level out of the National Housing Trust, especially in its 50th anniversary year. Of course, I'm aware that the revenue measures include a large tax component as well, and I will be making comments on that at a future time.
So NHT money, NHT done with now. That's why them a walk all about a bill. You look a chicken coop, them a want sell people them for how much $1 million. I get him man want get rid of NHT, The same man where they say Portia not to take no money and him a go carry go court because Portia take out money out there and it now do what it's supposed to do. Who use it the most? Jesus God, no man.
Something that was implemented to help poor people has now become a weapon of the Prime Minister and then trying out to destroy it once he has used it for his own good.
And him and his wife all bought a bill pay scheme. Me say one scheme a bill near me in my community, and when me I hear say I wife scheme. You hear? And for them house them where them a bill now. I pay 40 million upward.
Yeah.
Hey, man a robber, you know? A robber them, you know? We never sit down and think about it, people. We not sit down and look into what is happening. Never in our lifetime we never did see them as something.
Well, one thing I realize is that a lot of investors is really coming into the country.
And where them are investing in?
But they're buying up the houses now. They're buying the houses hard, especially those who have suffered by hurricane.
Oh. Them have money, so when they come here and invest in it?
Now invest, buy them or buy out the place. Buy land and all of that stuff.
Oh, you mean buy the land and the house them?
Yeah.
But why would they want to do that though, knowing that we're in a hurricane-prone era?
The future that is coming, the smart city.
Well, me know, so me see them say, somebody Mr. Flight Green put it up, on him page. Me look for it. Once some developer we are gonna come rebuild back St. Elizabeth. So me want remember the name. Me don't remember the name. I say I can find it back.
The family of Kaylin Dowdy, the teen who was beaten by 5 women in November 2020, is this evening criticizing the University Hospital of the West Indies for the time it's taking to get it to produce a medical record. The family wants to do a procedure in the United States, but says the hospital has not provided her files for nearly 3 years. Giovanni Dennis reports.
So hi Kaylin, firstly, how are you doing? You're fine? It's been 6 years since Kaylin Dowdy's story gripped the island.
I don't remember that story.
The 17-year-old teen was beaten by 5 women who left her for dead at a party in Barbican, St. Andrew. Doctors had given her a 1% chance of survival after she was in a coma. Fast forward to today, she is still on the road to recovery. She uses a wheelchair. What has that journey been like for you first? Hard? What has been the most difficult part of it? Hospital. Difficult. You don't hear her voice because she uses a trach to help her breathe. She has been a patient at the University Hospital of the West Indies since 2020, initially admitted and now an outpatient. Her mother, Venetia Buckley, is now trying to get that trach removed, a surgery that can only be done overseas. But there's an issue. The family needs a medical report before she can be seen by surgeons in the United States. They say they have been trying for almost 3 years to get Kaylin's report from the hospital.
I paid for a medical report. I went even before I left Jamaica. I was at UWI. Even the day before I went on the plane, I was at UWI trying to get the medical report. Still have not gotten it. To date, we have gone up there countless amount of times. Kaylin has gone herself with her nurse. Her father has gone. I've sent other people to try and get it, and we have not been able to get this report.
Ms. Buckley says they were told that no one wants to write it. The family tried again in 2025. This receipt shows it was paid for on October 21. Kaylin and her nursing assistant visited the hospital on the 3rd of February 2026, again requesting the files.
When we went to the department to ask for it, they're saying that there is no record of anything. So she's supposed to have CT scans, MRIs, X-rays, none of that. They're saying they're seeing no images, any at all. I can remember distinctly the lady saying to me, they have deleted them to make space.
This was when the family reached out to CVM News. We immediately sent an email to the University Hospital's acting CEO, Eric Hosin, on whether Kaylin's medical records were deleted. Mr. Hosin said he would follow up. And so before airing, we waited nearly 2 weeks for a response. But the family is growing increasingly concerned.
What am I supposed to give to the other doctors to work with? They want to know before they accept her into their facility what they are working with. People don't understand. A tracheostomy tube is also a source of infection. Because if that tube is not cleaned properly, she can get an infection that can lead to sepsis. Kaylin has already fought sepsis 7 times. We do not plan on doing it 8. She does not need this tube. We need to get it out, and they are blocking us from getting this thing done.
Without this record, the surgery that they're looking forward to remove the trach for her to get back her voice won't be done. So it's extremely important.
Extremely important
We don't
because
understand them
Kaylin
kind of
has not
slack.
heard her own voice since 2020, nearly 6 years ago. Since our news team made inquiries, we were told by a senior hospital figure that Kaylin's files were located and is being put together, but because she's a unique case in that she has been with the hospital for an extended period, the file is large and takes time to put together. But the family, which has been seeking this file since 2023 without success, still wants answers. Giovanni Dennis, CVM News.
In the meantime, the University
Boy, oh
Hospital
boy.
is
Everything
denying.
is just a slackness in this place. Slackness. Slackness. You go to a hospital, you want a file and then can't give you.
Years.
Eh? What a mess in this country. People.
7 septic. 7 times the young lady got sick and close to death.
Boy,
And they still didn't have not even... So you tell me that there's no medical doctor they can write a report? Are they peer student?
That me want to know too.
Are they all students? You tell me that there's no professional doctor there. Because of them not able to write this lady report, it simply means that everybody that is on staff are a student. And therefore they're jeopardizing their license so they can't sign it.
A back way we are going
So that means our hospital, it's like our school that the Prime Minister is trying to do the other day when he was going to the university to get those teachers that are not fully matriculated to the system to come and teach in the classroom.
I say Andrew put out one statement. Let me say me find back the article. I asked the diaspora to come back home. Let me see. Me say no man sick in her head or what? Let me say me find it back. Only urged diaspora to return home to address Jamaica birth rate. Oh no, necessarily my people are get mad me. You never have hospital for go lay down in a properly. No medicine, but you want people to come back home. Nobody now come back home. All who now paper hide out Trump till when Trump come out of the White House. So me every day when I come at our people now breed. Where the hell you not go breed up, man? Andrew, you can't go breed up, man, you know? Christopher Tufton you not have where to breed up, man, with. Your two sons them of big age now can breed, man. They can breed up a place too. Why not don't
I slave them alone.
No, why not want the
I
poor
slave them on.
we don't want the poor people to go breed up. We can't mind picnic. We can't mind the picnic they don't want breed up. Poor people stop turn idiot. Then tired of us picnic nose not a run down of them nose. So them get sensible. Because if me in a childbearing age now, nobody could have get me go have no baby. And my grandpitney then sensible enough that them now go get no baby right now till then no they can't help themselves because where them are going to take the pitney. So every day no contact the diaspora for come back home, come pregnant, have baby at Jamaica, birthright, forget baby. Gonna son, go get your son, because son them go get girls
You really think they care about her son getting pregnant and having baby?
But every day not
it's a stunt.
Tough time to come out.
It's a stunt. They don't mean it.
They don't mean it.
They don't mean it. It's just a stunt.
But the birth rate I go down for real, you know, because the hospital are reporting.
It is because Jamaicans are matriculating. They're leaving Jamaica and going to Greener Pasture. And even though if in America it's not the best, they rather stay there than see in a country that is so corrupt and so cost of living doesn't make any sense here.
Yeah. Yeah. That is so true.
The only persons who are having children now are persons who have given up on life and just say, no, I'm not going to live, you know. And if two picnic come, we survive it out and see what happens. So these children are growing without even goals, without dreams, without visions.
Yeah.
They're just existing like mommy and daddy.
Truth. Boy, near a situation I get from bad to worse. I don't know. I don't know. Dana say I normally come for birthday and I don't come because the country is a mess. It's a mess. Me not tell no lie. When you go all in a town, it looks so dirty with the garbage them pack up and pile up. It's a mess for you. It's a mess. Alright, over YouTube, the phone lines are open. If any of you want to call, you can call the number. You know the number. I put the number in. And you can call the number. We want to look at the Cuban situation. All of the Caribbean holding back compassion. Cuba been here for us all year. I see a little clip that I think I did, like I say, if I save the clip, I want to hear what go on. Cuba in a problem.
None of us cannot help Cuba. Because if any one of us move to help Cuba and once they hit us with a sanction, we're done for.
So we can't.
So we have to listen to what America said.
Boy, I go back in the parliament until I beat, man. Until you go in the parliament, you just think up the place. If you
Rubbish on the streets, bikes to get around, power only by torchlight. This, the state of Cuba, desperately running out of oil supplies because it's reliant on Venezuela for fuel, and the US blocking imports of oil from there threatens to grind this island to a halt. The problem is everywhere to be seen in Havana, and this now a threat to public health. No fuel to power the rubbish trucks. Now it's serious, critical, very critical. It's prone to causing diseases which are caused by garbage. Please do something about this. And no fuel for homes, schools, hospitals, causing blackouts for much of the day. Cuba's iconic 1950s cars replaced by these electric bikes, the only way to get around in a country being choked off from its supplies. Life in Cuba has become almost unrecognizable for the Caribbean island, which usually attracts millions of tourists a year.
I used to be a driver. I used to drive in Almendron, and I worked every day, but because of the gasoline and oil situation, we've had to take this alternative, find a tricycle to keep moving the population. There's no other way.
Cuba's communist ideology has put it at odds with the world's biggest superpower for years. It's now stuck between accepting White House demands or facing a crisis that could snowball into catastrophe for citizens. Trump says it needs to make a deal or face the consequences, seeing a potential chance for a Cuban government to fall.
Cuba is right now a failed nation, and they don't even have jet fuel to get for airplanes to take off. They're clogging up their runway. We're talking to Cuba right now, and Marco Rubio talking to Cuba right now, and they should absolutely make a deal because it's really a humanitarian threat.
South America is a region split at the moment, traditional alliances bending under the pressure of US involvement. These were much needed supplies from Mexico being shipped in last week. But its government now halting shipments after the US threatened tariffs against countries that send supplies to Cuba. But not everyone there agrees with the Sheinbaum administration, with demos against what some Mexicans say is economic suffocation for Cubans, and Chile's far-right president-elect saying it won't be lending Cuba a hand either.
I do not agree with giving direct economic aid to a government that has imposed a dictatorship for more than 60 years and has left the Cuban people in a very deprived, inhumane situation.
Russian tourists at the airport in Havana being repatriated, but while an inconvenience for its holidaymakers, this is potentially an opportunity for Russia itself, because Cuba now needs oil, and badly. Russia could be the one to provide it. With the US-Cuba relationship strained for decades, Secretary of State Marco Rubio, the son of Cuban immigrants, is seen to be ramping that up further, accused of a personal agenda or even a lifelong dream to exact regime change. Rubio, for his part, defending the aggressive stance to Bloomberg.
The fundamental problem Cuba has is it has no economy, and the people who are in charge of that country, in control of that country.
I see when they put us, you know, so for a country, I expect time go down hill. We are sorry for Cuba, but right now, we are head for recession. You feel
here.
Recession, I take where. Even the
It's already here.
It's already here.
Yeah. When you go to like Price Smart and all these areas, they know what's coming, but they kind of just, it's like this. If you're the lower class, you don't know what's going on. If you're the higher class, when it goes into those like Price Smart,
yeah.
Like let's say last year, when these persons are doing shopping, they're like, when they're buying water, they're buying like all 10, 15 cases of water. When they're buying flour, rice, and sugar, it's 2-3 trolley full, you know. They already full up their stuff already. It is here already. It's not going to be in full effect until maybe like our summer.
Oh, the summer, you will see more.
Yeah.
I think Ralston
That's why they promote us right now to plant, because honestly, the callaloo, the tomato, the pepper, those are the only things that can help us have the extra seed put aside that you can do a little gardening, because when that time comes, the only thing can help us is to call on the Father and He bless us with rain. Once He give us rain, we'll survive.
Yeah. We really have to take up the backyard garden seriously. This is no joke. So what encouragement you can get to the people them tonight, Neil?
For me, what I do, you know, I try my best each day, beloved. Like what I said, I do love listening to you in the morning. It's to draw closer to God, because my faith is telling me that when that time do come, He's the only one that can help me. So you have to just don't follow the news too much, because most of the time they're trying to rage bait and fearmonger. So they will put stuff in there just to get you hysterical and stuff like that. The best, as I said, but you're doing the right thing each morning.
Yeah.
Each day when we get up, cut out that half an hour, that hour with the Father.
Yeah.
And just ask Him to govern the day for us. If we follow that principle,
Yeah.
nothing moves us.
We have to do that. We have to cling more closer now.
Yeah.
Yeah. But me see one something there with they say out of halfway tree there where the people then will then get catch with the drugs. I try for ship where the ship will send it through FedEx. I'm gonna play one clip. You hear that story there, Neil?
Drug traffickers who
No, I
attempted to
haven't seen that
smuggle
one.
cocaine through FedEx traveled from St. Elizabeth to Kingston to mail the parcel. That's according to head of the Firearm and Narcotics Investigation Division, FNID, Senior Superintendent Patray Rowe.
The persons who we arrested are from St. Elizabeth, and they are shipping a package through a courier service in Kingston, which means that they journeyed from St. Elizabeth with the intent to ship a package, even though the courier service of choice has offices located island-wide. And even that within itself, we believe is calculated to cover their effort, to engage in a location that they believe may offer them ease of doing business, or as we are investigating whether they are inside a collusion or they are a part of a network of people who are giving them reasonable assurances that their product will reach the intended destination.
SSP Rowe made the revelation while speaking on Nationwide this morning on Thursday. The police, during an operation at the FedEx building in Halfway Tree, St. Andrew on Tuesday evening, seized 1 kilogram of cocaine. The drug has an estimated street value of $600,000. 2 men were arrested in connection with the cocaine that was destined for Canada. SSP Rowe says that the men will be charged later today, Thursday.
The possible charges are in trafficking of cocaine, dealing in, possession maybe, we are expecting to lay charges later today, having done a series of operations across the country, St. Elizabeth in Kingston and some other locations. So our detectives are currently preparing the final documents to lay charges to have these persons placed before the court.
SSP Patrero, head of the firearm and narcotics.
So you're hearing news now, Neil. We can't believe so nice that the breaking news. And then
The right thing. Whoever name is associated to the package, that's the person to be charged.
Then them are going to charge?
Yeah.
The FedEx people, them are them calling the police.
Yeah, because they scan it.
Yeah. Yeah. Me I go play one of that clip, make you hear that young man you talk about. Up at UE, when he stay on the campus and when he left and go and they steal all that stuff. I don't know if any bad word in that it, so if I don't hear no bad word, then don't charge me for it.
Yo, so me tell us a University of the West Indies, Chancellor Hall to be specific. You have to go do something about this, you have to go do something about this. No possible way somebody have paid 300,000 in a rent just for the year, and them something here happen. You leave your hall and you come back and everything thief out of your room will make sense. Listen to me, man. Me I tell you, say, a minute you decide, say, yo, you're going to be different from the crowd, and you're not going to come here, come follow where you see everybody else do. You tell yourself, you come here about one thing and your degree you come and get through. That them things are really happening. You mean if you tell me, say, it go just come. You know, come in my room, thief out everything, and it go just go so. And me I pay so much money and up on a college campus. No, I'm going to tell you not go them place here. You see, when you come here, Chancellor Hall to be specific, them have a whole fraternity or damn culture type shit where, you know, them not put it engineering degree. I come here to try to take myself and my mother out of poverty. I don't come here to up every night and walk and I run up and down like me not in a sense or me a idiot. I come here to study, I come here to keep my grades up, I come here to better my life. I come and I say, look here, I'm not going to join that, I don't come about that. I don't have nothing against nobody. I am the most peaceful person on this earth you will ever meet. If you not talk to me, you don't even know say me can talk. And you mean if you tell me say me come and me tell you say just because and from me day I know, just because me decide say me not go join up with them foolishness there, me not go join up with them shit there. Me tell you say the hardest fight, you know. Me even come in my room. Me can't sleep at night time. Be a marching, be a foolishness out the door. Me then in my one room, people tell me say me have to lock off light. Me can't talk loud in my one room. Till it happen, that's them all. Move me out of my room, put me down in one different room, you know. And me tell you say me just go along with everything. Me not try to make no war, me not try to cause no problem with nobody. I mean say if you just go so, no man, university, yo, you will have to do something about this. Chancellor Hall cannot. And me not ask you, and me not tell you say nobody offer the all do it. No. If you think I joke me and make my campus, me come back and the literal door claw bar off. Literal claw bar take and open the door. So you mean if you tell me say a man left from them yard, get up, think okay, to them and go over here so go rob. Them come here and out of a female room specifically say okay, nobody is here. And when me there, nobody can know, say me there either way, because me always in my room lock up. And me tell you, because I left campus every Friday and I come back every Sunday. So them just know when me gone, and them come here and them come read my room. Me have my brand new laptop right there, so when me not use it, I need it for do when me feed up certain work, because the one that me have so can't use Microsoft Word. And my laptop gone.
Want to get the most out of one sheet?
So, beloved, I love this because what this is simply, you know, because what need to happen, you know.
Yeah.
What he just did a while ago need to go to the Dean of Discipline, right?
But
also
in reporting and the police, them I said they can't do nothing to it, so him not get nothing.
That's a lie. That's a lie. Because the person them that do it, as he stated, is a fact, are the same young man that he's boarding on campus with. And there's a group of them, a fraternity of them, who if they're watching and you're not a part of them, because listen, they're the one that stay on the football hours from 11, 12 o'clock at night time, do all sort of foolishness. They have the lowest grade, but because they have the way around the campuses, miraculously their grade always stay up high. They are the one who caused the problem.
Yeah.
In every university in Jamaica, you find them. They're like cuff, but you wouldn't know that they're cuff because they're in university.
Yeah.
The only time you know the true character of them is when they're supposed to do presentation and work. They're as dumb as bat.
Oh. But this is sad though.
But in truth, the police cannot help them because the school has a person who is supposed to deal with the matter.
Yeah, because that's why I'm there.
That's the dean of discipline. And they have cameras on the school. They must be accounted for what happened.
Well, I myself make
I only hope he does something like a GoFundMe or something that as a Jamaican we can come to help him because he's a young man who have ambition, but at the same time, the school must do something about it because it will happen again.
Me finish playing clip and make myself hear when I say that.
Touch 18, me have to left school, me have to start work at call center, and I do my little subject them online, and me finally get everything where me can get. Me get my mother at work so she can work and go and help me out there now. My mother at work and she not even make it like that. My mother work take care of one little blind man, and me I tell herself where she have, she do her best to give me all type to make me come make a little life. Me no come here for inna them foolishness, them here come here for come do something to mix in them the foolishness there. Me make them know. Say, look here, me no have nothing against a soul. Me no trouble nobody. Even talk to me, you know, say me mouth open. Me walk and me hold me head straight. Me make them know say me no have nothing against a soul, but I don't want to join that program. And from that me get the hardest fight, bro. And I just because me never know about them all there in the first place, me even reach and say, you know, yo, me keep my grades, me apply, me finally get the call, say, yo, you get through with a little scholarship. Me I try my best for each panel to work and travel so me can work. You wouldn't know how hard and what when me have to go through to scrape up them the money that I work and travel. Right now, me come back from me art, me left every weekend, me go down, me go cook and me go wash. Me cook little food and me put it in my fridge. God so good in little fridge left. Me put it in my fridge and me keep that throughout the week. Me keep me little food throughout the week. And if you tell me, say, me come back and the whole of me things them just. And then I met.
Why? But I hear it for yourself, guys. Me don't know what's going on. But me always say, they have somebody who's supposed to watch the premises. Where the young man I say, because they have one group that where they do them foolishness and them don't want to be a part of it, them don't like him. So it look like they set up. But all this happen, they don't have camera up on the campus.
Your entrance, because what they expect, you know. Alright, so you may have like on the campus, you may have like the cricketers or the footballers. They literally stay on board. They don't go home. And you also find one and two other student like him who live far. So for him to go to classes and then head back home, it's impossible. So it best him board during the week and then go down on the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened now? What happened to him? In our scenario, it should never have happened. But because they were watching him and because these guys come together and plan to do this to him, then that's what exactly happened. So they literally plan against him. Because as they said, he seems as he's a reserve person who just get him work done and they may think like, oh, one boy are going to like him better than we. We could discipline him. And that's what they did.
That's what they do. So I see him people them on the campus thief him things.
Oh yeah, it's the same young man them. If he was like me, using the spirit of God, I would have known who did it the very same day.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And trust me, it wouldn't go down so.
But it just seems like nobody.
The very same day I would have known who did it. But I wouldn't say nothing. I'll just come in and I'll just do everything and organize and clean up my room and just sit down and wait. And just wait until the first person walk into your room and act stupid. And they are watching it.
Them are watching, yeah.
And the school have to do something about it. I'm happy you make it public. The school happy. Not if, not but. They have to address this matter. And they have to help him out. But if he lost a laptop or something, they need to do something to come together. Because this is a credible university. They can't be on the school like this.
So why them allow these things to happen up on the campus?
Because most of the time, these nasty young men who are doing it, their fathers and their uncles and whoever, they were a part of beloved college life nasty, you know. Especially in Jamaica that don't have a structure, you know.
Wow.
That's why I was so happy when I was doing my thing. I say I'm so happy. I go, at school dismissed, me find me yard. And as he said, we don't interact. We can't have time to play and go party and clubbing. And you do have a set who does that. And so when you're doing a presentation and then the grades start to read out and you hear you got 95 and they got 60 and it happened continuously, they end up hating you. Not remember that while they were doing whatever they were, you were up all night carrying, getting work done, researching. I only hope this young man uses the right channel and just seek help from us people and so best we can help him, because honestly, this is foolishness.
When me hear my talk, say,
But the school should address this. The school must address it.
all the little toothpaste and the little toilet paper when left, you not come back and see. Me say,
They took out everything.
Yeah.
Everything and laugh.
And
And
laugh.
they took it not wanting it, they just do it because they want to discipline him.
But then taking
Because
laptop.
those who took it, parents can afford it.
Let me hear Robert. I say 1 minute. Good night, Robert.
Good night.
Oh, go on.
Yeah, we just listen to the youth.
Yeah.
You want to hear something?
Yeah.
Like what the man was saying, Jamaica don't have no structure. And the college, they're responsible. They're responsible. You see, if it was up here, they must find who do it. And everything. And plus camera and the whole thing.
Yeah.
Guess what? So, even then catch one of them, they might get suspended. You know, they shouldn't do that to that guy. It's this wickedness can't done. Because the youth are try.
Yeah.
You're not in trouble, no. You could see he's not a troublemaker.
He's not a troublemaker.
And you see if he was a bad boy. And another youth. You know, the youth will just murder one of them. And then same set of people and the professor them say, oh, he didn't come to us and da. And you know, and I blame the youth. The youth probably got to them and they don't want the head up and they don't want to do nothing.
Yeah.
And like what that man said, we glad that he come public with it.
We're glad he come
can't
come.
hide.
Yeah.
It can't hide. If the people are, you know, and to me, who is Minister of Education at Jamaica, he better go do something.
And what me say, Robert, when me see it, me say, me have to go try if me could have give him some toiletries, you know. Me could have give him back like some toilet paper, toothbrush, toothpaste, soap, you know.
Yeah. That's an OP. It create a channel in which we can assist, because this is it. And then only that, the Dean of Discipline have to step into this and address it, because if we replenish what was took from him, they will do it again.
Yeah.
They're gonna come at him and guess what? Probably want to beat him up too.
They want to break his spirit and make you get frustrated and feel and drop out. As I said, these persons who are doing it, they're in the school, these young men are rough. They're going through the system by I don't know what, by chance. They're not smart, because I've been around them. They can't do their work, but they're going through the system because they have connection and links. I know them. I know them. They use the young ladies to get their work done. They're stupid. They will sleep with the young ladies and then give them the entire research, and then because they're sleeping with these young ladies are the one them doing everything, because you know females are to like literature and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I know them.
Them are wicked. They see a young man. But it's. I wish that he could get a student visa to come college up here. He would have better off.
Yeah.
Because they wouldn't treat him that bad.
No.
Some professor.
No, but that is it. What he does, he does the work travel program. That means he has worked out a plan in which, because of how difficult things are for his mom.
Yeah.
So that means is that he goes to school, go overseas in the summer, work, get a little stipend, which may help him to cover boarding and buy food. So that's naturally what he goes for. So when he goes up, he get enough funds to like cover his boarding expense, which is 300,000. He may have little food, so he may come back down with maybe like a 700,000, 800,000 or $1 million. And that has to keep him for the entire year before he go back up again. So that was the best way he can calculate himself of having the ability to go through college.
The boy have ambition too, you know, man.
He does. Because apart from that, person would have said, me have no money, me can't go nowhere, me can't go college. But he's using every resource that he can.
Yeah. Boy, every day just something sad in Jamaica. That's all I know.
No, it's not sad. You just have some people who, what do you call it? Like the man said, them bad mind. We ever said, you know?
Yeah.
Like the man said, he know them. You know? Them have them connection, and who they ever have the connection, they want to stop the youth. And them want him sign for join a program. You can't force nobody for join a program.
Yeah, that's why they hate him and they target him.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah, because they want to use him to do the work. They want to use him to get their work done. I told her they're illiterate. So when he joined them now, they use him by flinging all the assignment and stuff on him. And he's clever enough to know that there's no benefit joining these losers. So what they're trying to do now, they're trying to break his spirit otherwise. So this is the first move, and it's not gonna stop. I've seen it so many oh my God. College life in Jamaica, if you're not bad, you not make it.
But you see, him come public with it. Now, so probably one or two.
Do you want to go find it,
one or two probably are run scared right now.
They would run scared, but at the same time, as I said, most of them would do it. They would have a connection with administration. And administration have this little nasty attitude to say that, they went through something similar, so he will be okay.
Yeah, but my understanding is now, this is a different time right now. Because right now, everything's social media. And if they go back and do this youth anything, like what you said, the college going to look, right now, the college going to look disgusting.
Yeah.
Because it's no way, the college, like what you said, Mr. Sir.
Yeah.
But come out to do something. If they don't do nothing, it's on the college. Right now it's on the college footstep. And I hope the Minister of Education says this.
Yeah.
Because this gas spring around once it go viral,
It can go viral, man. I'm going to make one video of it tomorrow too. Yeah.
Now because the youth is smart.
I'm smart, man. I'm like, it's a young man ambitious.
Yeah. Hey, I tell the truth. Amount of big people up here, you'd have surprised. You'd have been surprised a whole lot of Jamaican. And guess what? Even that up here, but guess what happened? you will get in a trouble.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You have Jamaica who fight against Jamaica. And you have Jamaican come up here, right? Get them in that position and everything. And they don't pass their knowledge. Because they think you'll come take them job and no 9 yards.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, Robert. Philippa, but yeah.
And that is very selfish. That's something like the Asian, the Chinese, the Spanish, and all of them. They network and they pass knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Even the same Jew, they pass knowledge. Jamaican, they don't pass knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
That's the same thing a woman said. She said she came up here and she tried to help another Jamaican. And when you take a start, the Jamaican bad mind are out of her job.
That's what they done. That's true. But anyway, Robert, I guess I may stop a program. I'm telling you, I got my bed late last night. So I sit down here. I want to sleep.
Yeah, but I'm glad to say you highlight it.
Yeah, I'm going to make a video and put it out on it too.
Yeah. How other people do the same thing too.
Yeah, I'm going to put it out. I'm going to put it out.
That man, he talking facts.
Yeah.
He know. But I'm telling you, they better don't touch him now because guess what? Never can tell. If that guy get hurt or anything, he's going to link on the college.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Right now, the college is on the edge right now. If me like that deed, I get to the bottom of that, and you know?
Yeah.
And tell them to back off.
Yeah.
Because the college have more to lose more than gain. Because guess what? Nobody ain't going to want to go to that college.
Yeah.
That's the thing. All right, Auntie Jen.
Yeah, man. Take care of yourself.
Yeah. Good night, sir.
Yeah. Neil.
Mia, good night.
Yeah.
Okay.
Neil, Robert, I tell you good night.
Blessings.
Yeah. But Neil, yes, I left it for tonight. I go out last night, I went to church and I come home late. As I sit down here, I want to sleep.
All right, brother. Tomorrow morning.
Yeah, tomorrow. All right. Thanks for joining and be my company.
Yeah, man.
All right. Bye, Con Henry. Over YouTube. Thank you for staying. Love you. Thank you for the support and the love. But catch you later, right? Have yourself a great night. I'm your girl, Auntie Jen. Bye.